Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a cash unstuffing. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hello friends and welcome back again. Today we're going to be doing a cash unstuffing. It's been quite a while since I've done an unstuffing, like at least maybe 2 or 3 weeks, which is a long time for me. So we have a few things to unstuff. A lot of these things are related to my dogs. Those were the big ticket items. So we're going to be unstuffing a total of 540 today from my envelopes. I'm also going to be unstuffing my emergency fund, and I mean not unstuffing as in the money was spent, but I am going to take that money to the bank because in my last cash stuffing, we actually fully funded it. So I'm going to take all the cash out, take it to the bank, and swap it out for a placeholder. So we'll be doing that as well. And then I also completed a savings challenge in my last cash stuffing. So in my next budget with me and my next cash stuffing, we're going to reallocate that money. So look out for those videos as well. So let me grab my cash tray and we'll hop right into the unstuffing. The first thing we're going to be unstuffing is my wallet. We are pulling everything out of there, which is $120. This money was not spent. Well, not all of it was spent. Some of it was spent, but I am still unstuffing everything. I just did this cash stuffing like 2 days ago, and I'm doing the unstuffing now. And it's because I did my cash stuffing way late. So like I didn't even have time to spend this money. So we are pulling 120 out of here. So let's give that a count. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, I actually have 125. Is that right? Let me do this one more time. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, 125. I think I might have added something wrong here. Let me add up my cash unstuffing and see. 120 plus 180 plus 100. Nope, that's right. Okay, so I have an extra $5. I'm going to put that back in my wallet for now then. All right, so 120 coming out of my wallet. And let me get this all sorted. All right. Okay. That's for my wallet. Next, the only thing we're going to be unstuffing in my high priority binder is money from my dog's emergency fund. So, I say this every couple months, I need to get more money in here, and definitely with that savings challenge that I completed, I am going to put some money in here. But my dog's medication is so expensive. It's every 12 weeks and it's $215. And so it's that on top of, that's just for one dog. And then I have another dog who her medication, she has one that's $60 a month. And then she has another one that's $180 every 6 months. And then both of their food together, like per month, is about $130. So it's a lot. And then grooming and yeah, it's a lot. So I don't always have enough in my actual pups envelope. I'm trying to work on that, but for now, the amount that I need to pull from my emergency fund is 180. So I have 50, 100. Actually, let me try and leave the larger bills in there. 20, 40, 60. Whoops, there's 2. 20, 40. These are stuck together. 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80. So I should have 170 left. Let me just count that really quickly. 51, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So there's 170 in their emergency fund now, but I am going to add more to that. So we are putting these 20s here in my cash tray. So that's the only thing coming from, oh, silly me, I also need to take the money out of my emergency fund and swap it for a placeholder. So actually, you know what? I'm going to do that at the end so I don't get all my money confused. I'm going to do my unstuffing first. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place today. All right, and the rest of the money for the unstuffing is coming from my short-term binder. So we are pulling, hopefully this isn't like so crooked for you guys. Everything's kind of moving around. 100 from their envelope. So about 55 of this was for my dog's food. Then the rest of it I put towards the medication, and then I pulled the overflow that I needed from their emergency fund. So there's 100 there. So Pups is now empty. Definitely need to add money to that. Household, I'm pulling 5. I bought some Tide spray that I needed. That's coming out. And then Costco, I'm pulling out 50. This wasn't used at Costco. It was actually used at Trader Joe's. Picked up a few things from there. Hadn't been there in a while. Had to get some of my staples. And then the last thing we are emptying out today actually is health. So I'm pulling 85. My husband and I went and stocked up on allergy medicine. So the allergy medicine that he gets, you have to show your ID, and you can only buy it every like 2 weeks. It's however many pills are in a pack, you can only buy it that frequently. Like you can't buy it more frequently than that. So we both went and bought a pack because we both presented our IDs. And I don't take it, only my husband does. However, we are going to be out of the country and definitely want to make sure he doesn't run out of that because he gets super, super bad allergies. So he would be running out like part way through our trip, and we don't want to worry about that anyway. So I bought some as well. So that was about 60. And then I also had to buy vitamins. And so that was the full amount, 85. So that's coming out. I don't feel too bad about it because our FSA resets in like 2 weeks, and we will have a really good chunk of money in there. We tripled our contribution for the next year. Because we ran out basically of our FSA at the end of August. So basically we had a whole quarter of the year left that we've been paying out of pocket for all of our co-pays and all of our medicine and everything that we normally use the FSA for. So we definitely sat down and calculated that a little bit more like generously this year to make sure that we don't run out. So health is empty. Okay, so let's add this all up and make sure it's 540 before I go ahead and add the money also from my swapping out my emergency fund. Just gonna move my iPad for now. All right, so we have 51, 152, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 280, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 540, that is correct. That's the amount that we needed to unstuff. So I'm going to move this money for now so that I don't mix it up at the moment and I don't confuse myself. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is swap out the money in here for a $1,000 placeholder. I am so excited that finally we reached 1,000 in my emergency fund. If you guys missed how I did that, I mean, I've been saving for a while, obviously, but I also, what kind of like pushed me over the edge was I got a bonus through my high yield savings account of $100 because I opened it just a few months ago. And if you completed so many transactions, as in transfers and deposits into the account, they gave you a $100 bonus. So mine hit, and last week I was at 970 in there, and I only need 30 more to hit 1,000. So we did that, and we are fully funded. So I had $600 of placeholders in here, so I'm taking those out, and the amount that we're actually bringing back to the bank is going to be $400. So let's give that a quick count. 1, 2, 250, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 94. Awesome. So we're going to slide this $1,000 placeholder in here, and I will have the full 1,000 in my high yield savings account. So for the time being, moving forward, we are not going to be adding more into this emergency fund. I am going to be focusing on my dog's emergency fund. I do really want to get this up to minimum 500, but definitely, like, really, I'd like it to be more like 1,000 that it's at, because I mean, vet visits and stuff like that, like, stuff happens with pets. We have dealt with this for, 10 years now with our dogs. There's always something random that comes up. So I just want to make sure that we have a good chunk set aside and we're not stressing about it if something does happen. So our babies are important to us and we want to make sure they're taken care of. So yay, very excited about that. And one of the first of many goals. Well, that's not the first goal that we've achieved, but I mean, it's an exciting one. I've been working on that for a while, and I felt like there were so many setbacks that we had where I had to pull some money from there, and I just felt like I could never quite get to the 1,000, and we did it. So that's awesome. Okay, so the full amount we're going to be taking back to the bank was $540 that we pulled out for the unstuffing, and then we have $400 that we are going to be taking as well, for a total of $940 going back to the bank. All right. Well, that wraps up this week's cash unstuffing. If you guys enjoyed watching, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you made it to the end, leave me a lion emoji in the comments, because go Lions, that's my team. They are doing awesome this year. Definitely a great year to be a Detroit Lions fan. Hasn't happened my whole life, so I'm pumped about it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys, and we'll catch you in our next video. Bye.